Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5 as Poland! And the last time we left off, we were attacked by Napoleon, and of course being attacked by Napoleon is, I suppose, not entirely shocking. He does tend to declare war, but I would have thought he might have declared war in Ethiopia a little bit more frequently because, you know, or even here, because these are his closest neighbors. We're actually quite far away here, and I'm also kind of surprised, they would attack Woods over here, which is quite far from all of his stuff. That being said, I probably should have had a Gatling gun over here at some point, just for the Shoshone, actually. And that would have changed things a little bit, to be honest. Well, live and learn. Anyway, it's been a couple of days since the last episode, so I've been able to think about my battle plan a fair bit over here. First of all, I need to not have this worker be automated, because next turn I might be able to use it to distract some of the enemy guys. Now, if I just move it to the land, it'll probably just get captured by a melee unit. But if I move it into the water, it might get bombarded a little bit, which will be a pretty good thing. Now, in WADs, before we use this bombard, this ranged attack, I am going to purchase some walls, because it seems like a pretty good idea for us to have some walls over here and hopefully get a few more hit points and buy a turn. And actually, I'm going to go right ahead and change production to a castle. I'm not sure it can finish in 4 turns, but we're going to give it a goddamn the best try we can do. We are going to go full production focus as well, reset all tiles. Can't manage to shave a turn off, huh? Really? That is a shame. Alright, well, keep doing that, and why not? We'll get a few more things. So, my plan of attack here is to attack the melee units. There are 3 right now. There's the privateer and 2 riflemen. I'm not sure we can kill off all the melee units before they can take the city, unfortunately. But I think it's correct. Now, I can't reach this one. This one I can do that much damage, which isn't much. And I can actually do a substantial amount of damage to the privateer. So I think that's what I'm going to do and try to weaken it down a little bit. Meanwhile, I'm going to take the Gatling gun from up here, and I'm going to try to move it down as quickly as possible. I don't know if I can get there in a relevant amount of time. I could also upgrade it to a machine gun. Potentially do the same thing over here. Speaking over here, we're going to burn down Dijon. Oh, I'm unhappy. Look at that. 8% less, and I wonder... Okay, so I've got some extra goods back because I probably should have done this before bombarding from the city. I don't know if the city happiness matters. It probably does, actually. Let's get some happiness here from the Shoshone. Bring us back up to a 0. Hey, look at that. Brings us to a full kill. Or it should have, except that we got, like, randomly unlucky for no good goddamn reason. God damn, that's so annoying. Well, we'll finish you off. Suppose we could finish you off with a cav, but then I'm worried that we'd get bombarded and killed. Let's just go. And then... I guess we still have to expose the city with the cavalry. But at least we're slightly healthier. Alright, yeah, and we're planning on just bombarding the crap out of Dijon. I guess moving here doesn't actually protect me from the city, and honestly, now I'm on marsh. God, I'm playing too fast. Settle down. Settle down. Whew, I gotta breathe. Now I'm on marsh, so I've got a defensive penalty. I should have just stayed on the hill, because I can't actually get out of range of the city. Oh, is there any other stupid thing? Well, I want to talk about the international games, actually. I did a little bit of research to see how the math works out on these. I can't remember if we talked about this last time or not. Why couldn't it actually show me the progress? There we go. So, the math here, it's kind of interesting. The silver medal is the one that you start looking at first, which is right now saying you need 720 hammers or more will earn you silver. Now, that 720 is based on the speed that you are playing on. On standard speed, it's 720. Bronze will always be half of that silver medal number, that sort of base number of hammers. So that's why it's 360. But the question is, how many hammers in total are needed to complete the project, and can we use this to calculate if we might win gold or not? So as it turns out, what you do is you take the 720 and multiply it by the number of players that were in the game at the start. In this case, it would be 8, which comes out to, oh, I had the calendar, the calculator up here. Comes out to about 5,700, or I suppose we could round up to about 5,800 hammers is what's needed to complete the international games. Now at this point, the project is about halfway done, and we have about 1,200 hammers put in, which means we're going to generate about 2,400 hammers. Now that comes out to a little under half of the total number of hammers contributed, which actually means it would be extremely hard for any other nation to beat us at this rate, because right now, It would mean two nations would have generated almost all of the hammers, and no one else did. That being said, it is possible that someone else might be generating a lot of hammers very quickly, which means that the project will finish quicker than expected, which means my total contribution might be only something like 2,000, or about a third of the total project, in which case it becomes a lot more likely that I might be defeated. Do I want the gold? I don't know. I'm still under some ideological pressure, so the tourism boost would be really handy. The free social policy is always very cool, so I think I'm going to try it, even though that I'm now in this war against France. That being said, I don't think I'm in a horrible, dire situation overall. I'm going to move this Gatling gun into Poznan, though. And I'm going to still move this one down in case I need to retake the city, honestly. We're going to have to move all of our ships as well. I'm going to move an extra Gatling gun down there, which we may or may not want to upgrade. How much money do I have? I don't really have enough money to buy a unit or anything, wads, not if I bought those walls. So let's go and upgrade this one now, and then we'll move it down later on. And then my ships, let's start by moving the privateer. I'm going to move all the important ships first, because there's going to be a bit of a bottleneck here, and I don't want the caravel taking up a slot for a ship that is more important. Let's see, is that everything I want to do on this turn? Quite a bit. We did all the trades we can really conceivably do. No one else wants any salt. We're trying to defend there as much as possible. This worker, yeah, we're going to try to use him as some bait. All right, let's cross our fingers. Bam. Alright, we're taking some damage. Looks like we can probably kill the rifleman. Well, we can kill the rifleman or the privateer. I have a lot of ships coming by, including my own privateers, so I think I'm going to focus on killing the melee unit that's going to be on land. Could also mess up the cannons quite a bit, but no, we've got to take out the melee units. And we may actually stand a chance. They did bring a lot more bombard into range here, so it might just fall next turn. But if it doesn't, we might be okay. Research lab is done. Let's take a look at the stats over here for the international game. Ooh, 58% complete. Yeah, I'm going to go for gold, and I'm going to go ahead and throw this city in there. It's probably not required, but I don't think it's going to be an insane amount of overkill. Let's move you into range here. Let's do a double bombard. Really want to avoid losing a unit, though, in any way whatsoever. Let's move you there. I suppose we can start moving the Great War infantry a little bit closer, just in case it can be helped. So what I'm hoping to do is move the Polish worker here and hope they actually bombard it. If they kill it, whatever. You know what? It's fine. But if they waste some bombard on this, it means less damage to WUDs, which puts us in a much better situation. You just rest up and heal. You were kind of annoying me, but unless I want to buy that tile, that would suck. Oh, I've lost some happy. And I don't think there's anything I can do about that, unfortunately. Could buy this tile and stop them from working that. 145. Is there anything better I could do with it? Is there anything I can buy here that would help? The answer is no. You know what? Let's do that. Assuming I don't have open borders with a Shoshone, and I don't. Okay. Boom. My tile. Can't has. Maybe I'll build a archaeologist. Maybe I won't. But in any case, I want to spite you. Alright, let's move you down as far as you can go. We might want to start building some railroad for some production at some point, but not quite yet. We're going to build a trading post for more science. Machine gun is done. We're going to try to have you come down here in case we need your help retaking the city. Just go there for now. Might just be time to automate these guys. They'd build some railroads and stuff like that, which would give us a pretty significant science boost. Right, because it's what, 25% more production if you're connected to the capital? It's pretty good. I mean, it adds up. At the very least, we should probably connect Krakow to Warsaw. I think that would be a pretty good idea. These are major cities. Well, it doesn't help the capital, unfortunately. Got a population growth. What is starving? Enemy unit spotted in our territory. Not a surprise. So, I mean, we might lose the city. But we do have enough ships. We should hopefully be able to retake it. I mean, they've got a bit of stuff too. But they're going to lose a fair amount of stuff here. Ideologies. Order and order! Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, they did bombard my worker. And, oh, they just pulled back with this rifle. That's interesting. And we got radar, so we can build bombers now, which might help a lot. The atomic era. Oh, they also have a caravel, which can technically take a city. And that's out of range. I think we finish off the privateer, especially, you know, if it's thinking it might run. Question is, do we leave the worker here to bait more ranged attacks? They've only have one melee unit left. No, two. One's probably still falls. You know, I think I'm going to leave the worker here. I'm going to sacrifice the worker to take an extra shot and hope that it buys me enough time. We're 2 turns away from a castle there, which might actually come into play. It's not a guaranteed kill, so just fortify up. You go there again. Did I move these guys? Yes. No? Oh, no, I have not. You know, at the risk of losing the privateer, if I do move into attack range by the ships, I again buy-wad some more time. Alright, if they want to shoot my ship, that's okay. It's not great. But I have some more ships coming. Including a caravel I can't upgrade. So we get a new policy here. I guess we're probably going to go for a level 2 tenant. There's the idea. We could just grab warrior code and get a free grade general. It's a possibility. But I think that would be a mistake. You get a great admiral. No, let's go and get... Ooh, this is an excellent question. So, party leadership is interesting. The food, production, science, culture's not bad either. Hell, the gold's not bad either. So you get 5 things, but let's rate this at maybe 3. We'll consider the food, production, and science as being worth something. And maybe 4. Like, we'll rate these at a half. It's like maybe worth about 4 somethings. And we are going for a science victory, so the science beakers are amazing. Then you've got the 5-year plan, which gives you +2 production for city. So right now you're already at like 2 things. And then +1 production for every mine and quarry. Now, our capital has got, or well, here's Krakow, which has got mines and all these salt. So this would be worth 4 thingies in Krakow. In our capital, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, so this would be like worth 8 thingies in our capital. That's a lot of hammers. And hammers, you can turn hammers into research. So even though we're going for a science victory, I think we're going to go and take the 5-year plan. 5-year plan is almost always going to be better, but there was a bit of a question mark here, especially with our happiness things. Although it looks like with people adopting the order ideology, our happiness is actually going to be okay, which makes me wonder if we need to do the gold medal thing at all. 5-year plan. Boom. Give me more production. Oh, right. We got a spy kicked out of France a while ago. He had to go home, but I don't think I reassigned him quickly enough. At this point, we should still be leading science-wise, so I think what we're going to do is mostly mess around with city-states. What's my timer at? Okay, I got time. Specifically, it would be nice to get... Well, mercantile is always nice. But honestly, I might do something like Sedone at this point and get some free military units, which we could use. So let's send our really good spy over to Sedone. And then who else? Again, ideally someone we've already got a relationship with. I guess we could go back to Tyr. Or we could start working on Mbanza, Congo. But without a relationship already there, we'd have a very, very hard time doing a coup, for example. So let's get Tyr because it's in the middle of things there, and it's kind of annoying me that it's like that. You will get moved. I mean, and we can do like offensive spying and whatever and that sort of thing too. So what do I want to check here? I want to check the culture victory status. So we still have dissidents. So the fact that Ethiopia and Songhai have order, that is still helping. So there's 3 against and 2 for, which is why we're at the dissidence level. Only -10 as compared to what we were rocking before, which is quite a bit more. We've got positive happiness, which is going to help our military efforts, and that's good. So yeah, I guess the the tourism boost will still be handy. And speaking of, how we doing? 69% complete at 1,600 hammers. So yeah, we'll probably finish close-ish to 2K, but maybe even not that close. Ooh, it might be a little bit of an exciting final run here. Denounced. Oh, influence in Valletta fell. All right, that's fine. We got a little bit of cash. Wads is still there. All right, next turn. Whew. This is intense. Could still lose the city. You go ahead and if I do a route 2, will it railroad? Okay, good. Railroad to Warsaw. That'll be good, because you're a big city with a lot of production. We might build a giant railroad from Łódź. I'm not sure that that would be worth it. Connecting Wrocław and, to a certain extent, Poznan as well wouldn't be quite as expensive and may be worthwhile. But I think Łódź might just simply be too far away. All right, next turn. Come on, city. Hold up. Yay, 5-year plans, because we're on order. Friendship. Yeah, sure, let's be friends. I need some friends. Sorry. Listen, Shoshone, I, like, fully... appreciate you going to war with people that are not me. But yeah, okay. Worker was destroyed. And that's fine. That was bait. It sucks, but I think it may have been a worthwhile move. While just one turn away from the castle, it may fall before that happens, and that would definitely suck. We're going to try to do some damage to the rifleman. It may just fall this turn, though, regardless what we try to do. Now, oh yeah, capture if I kill. That's true. That would be really nice. Let's move the frigate up. Let's do a bombard over here. No. Let's do a second bombard from over here. Can we capture this? Not yet? Really? Are you kidding me? Okay, then I'll have to attack from the side. Hopefully that won't actually eat my movement. Well, actually, I'll attack here first, and then it'll be fine. Oh, we got lucky. Except we did not take the ship, but we did kill the ship. And I will accept that outcome. And here I think we're just going to ram directly into stuff. I can't reach there that turn. It would be kind of cool to block Łódź, but they don't have a melee ship, so it's okay. We'll do that. Bombard. Let's do the second one for good measure. And yeah, we're just going to burn down Dijon. I wonder, any chance you'd be willing to talk peace at this point? No. Goodbye. Review the city. There's nothing in there now. We'll just raise it. That'll be fine. We'll get a bit of unhappiness during that time, but that's going to be entirely manageable. And yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and connect Krakow to Wrocław. And you will move forward as much as you can. Okay, we got a +1 population there. We got some starvation. Manila is amazed by my swift technological advancement. Aren't we all, though? Enemy unit spotted down there. Worker was destroyed. Probably an okay thing. We'll see. Spies. Anyone in a position to coup? No, not yet. They're still establishing stuff. And doing counterintelligence in our capital, which I still think is a pretty good idea. Okay. All right. Let's do another turn. Cross our fingers. Łódź may fall this turn, and there may not be anything we can do about it. I don't know where Askia is going. You are at war with someone, though, right? You're not. Could I convince you to go to war with the Shoshone? Or vice versa? No. You were willing to go, though, over here. Really? Maybe I should have joined in the war. Would you declare on France? For 25 flat gold, 1 luxury resources, and some other things that don't really matter too much. It's not gold per turn, it's just flat gold. That's interesting. The Aztecs? That's 9 gold per turn. It'd be nice if we went for the sugar. France, that was literally just a flat 25 gold. We lose our sugar. I think I'm in favor of this. Now, what we're going to do is we'll wait 1 turn and see if the Shoshone might be willing to declare war on Askia now that they're in a war. What's important, though, is that Askia is not coming for me. We've got to make sure that they weren't like trying to go for Poznan or something crazy like that. So they are now occupied. Oh, wait. Was I not? Oh, I was mousing with a religion before. I was trying to go over the city name to find out if they're at war with people. They're already at war with Ethiopia. That's where they're going. Derp. Derp, 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 derp. Well, you know what? It's still fine. Look, he's weak. He's in 2 wars. Oh, we'll have to wait then. Definitely have to rebulk up my defenses over here as soon as possible. In fact, I think what I will do... And I can get proper infantry as well. I'll move you into the fort right away. Alright, cross our fingers. What? Just one more turn. The cavalry is here. Not literally the cavalry. Sorry, this caused a divide. Not literally the cavalry. But you just have to survive 1 turn. And then you stay upright. You stay part of the glorious nation of Poland. Yes! Yes! It actually cost him his rifle. He's got a caravel around again, or something. But, and we finished our castle. Oh my god. We actually pulled it off. I really did not think that would be a thing. So, what I would like to do at this point is try to capture a few more ships. So ideally, I would like to use my privateers to finish off frigates. As opposed to this thing, although we'll clearly have to do it at some point. Still did not capture. That is a shame. Because we can use our caravel to kill their caravel. Well, it won't be a kill, but it'll be pretty good. Finish that off. And start with this one, because it doesn't really matter. Because it doesn't really matter. You were building an opera house. Go ahead and finish it. Look at this! The successful defense of our sovereign territory. You had... I got another one coming, right? You are going to be going to Łódź. You are going to stay in Warsaw. And we're going to make sure... I don't think this one needs to be upgraded right away. But we're going to make sure we've got stuff in all... At least one thing in all of our cities. Just to get, you know, a little bit of that passive boost stuff going on. You are supposed to end up over there. You will go up on this hill. You can rest. You can get an upgrade to probably barrage. You're going to road/railroad that way. Lost trade route. Pocatello got Broadway. We got a new tile for free. Ideological pressure is that. Yeah, we need to actually create more trade routes. Oh, fantastic. Listen, I'm going to take this opportunity to take a breather and let my heart rate go down. We have saved Łódź. Oh, this is great. I should probably just go back to saying Łódź because people are going to assume that that's what it is, and I'm sure I'm not saying it anywhere close to the proper Polish way. But I'm like, I want to like at least put in the attempt. It's like Woods or Wuds or something. You got to try, right? You just got to try. Anyway, that will be... Did I have another privateer just sitting there? Defending my pearls? I mean, defending the pearls is good, but... I could have brought that ship to bear a little bit sooner. Well, stay there now, I suppose. Actually, we should probably upgrade this crossbow. It's going to be a lot of money to upgrade all the way, but it does technically have a double promotion. So there's some value in doing that. And then the unit is there. We'll be able to upgrade it to a machine gun if there's a war or some threat to Gdansk. All right, then, folks. Thank you very much for watching. What's ours? I'm so happy. See you next time. Bye-bye.